Yeah, this seems like straight up whore shit. He's Spock. Of course he fucking beamed away. Oh, what? Who hit you?
That dick.
Ah.
He's dead now.
Was it us who was talking about why Chicago is called the Windy City?
Yes.
That was us?
Yes.
We had that conversation? Does the chat know why Chicago is called the Windy City, or was that a conversation we were having
That might have been
privately?
on stream. I don't even remember what the answer was. I've actually forgotten already.
You've forgotten already?
Yeah.
Well, it's the conversation started because of why Milwaukee is called the Cream City.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is known as the Cream City not because of our dairy products, but because we were a major manufacturer of these cream-colored bricks.
Jack, nobody outside of Milwaukee knows that Milwaukee's called the Cream City.
Oh, really?
Because they just don't give a shit.
Oh.
I don't think I heard that until I got here.
Oh.
Like, with the Cream City? What?
Cream City. We're Cream City.
What the heck's that?
Milwaukee's known as the Cream City, at least in Milwaukee, because we manufactured these wonderful cream-colored bricks. And if you come to Milwaukee, you will see a lot of them around, and they're great. But everyone does know that Chicago is called the Windy City, and apparently...
It's because people care about Chicago.
It's also a much larger city, you know, it's fine. Apparently, it's not called the Windy City because of the amount of wind in it. It is because it is known for, it's gossip in newspapers?
There he goes.
There it goes.
People in Milwaukee hate Chicago.
We you know, they're our rival. They're our rival.
You know what Chicago thinks about Milwaukee?
Huh.
They don't.
Oh.
They don't. It's a nice place up north.
So in any case, because of its gossip and
Chicago does not see Milwaukee as any kind of competition. You know what they call Miller Park, home of the Milwaukee Brewers?
what?
Wrigley North. They call it Wrigley North, and it's not even mean-spirited. It's because when the Cubs are in town, I hate the Cubs, but when the Cubs are in town to play the Brewers, more than half of the fucking fans in the stands are wearing Cubs shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, you got him.
I just want to. No, you know what? Here, kill me. We're doing this again. We're doing this again.
That's fair. I think, like, for this level in particular, you need to take out that bomb guy first.
There's 3 on the back wall, and they're not easy to take out because you got the ice guy shooting ice arrows at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't Minneapolis be Chicago's competition? Well,
No.
also here in Milwaukee, we're
far closer to Milwaukee. Well, Milwaukee's far closer to Chicago.
we also, you know, we consider the Packers kind of to be our team as well, and so
that's Green Bay.
of course it's Green Bay, but it's the states.
The fucking Bears play closer to Milwaukee than the Green Bay Packers do, Jack.
That is very true, Rich. But that's like it's like the states team, you know, and so that's a little bit of where the rivalry comes from. So.
Oh wait, did I forget to?
Oh, you did.
I forgot to do food.
You forgot to do food. Get out of there, Rich. Get out of there. Rich, were you stoked to see Chicago take the World?
No, I hate the Cubs.
Oh.
Unless you're talking about 2005, when I was stoked to see the White Sox win the World Series. So yeah, I was pretty stoked to see the White Sox win the World Series.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's what they were referring to. Yes, that's what they
Okay.
were referring to. Yeah. Hmm. That's what they were referring to. Gabe for Quarter says, "Are you guys familiar with Oliver Harper and his film retrospectives?"
Who?
I am not. I'm sorry. It took 2 years of asking, but he finally did a commentary for Battlefield Earth with his partner Richard Jackson. I love his work.
Okay.
I've not heard of them. I'm glad you enjoy their work.
Jack is the one who said he wasn't into any kind of sports.
I'm not. I'm not into any kind of sports whatsoever.
I've always been vocal of my love of minor league baseball.
Yes, very vocal. Yeah, and I don't give no fucks about people playing sports. So seen the new Batman Ninja movie? Nope. Sorry. Valiant Bloodshot says, "Have you guys watched the trailers for the movies The Meg or Upgrade? They look like total schlock, and I couldn't be happier about it." I've seen the trailer for Upgrade.
Is that like a sequel to Idiocracy?
No. Upgrade is almost like 80s action movie schlock where a guy's family gets killed and he gets paralyzed, and they put a computer in his brain to make him stronger and faster.
Oh,
You saw that one?
yeah. I think I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like good fun schlock. I don't know what the Meg is. Sorry. Whoa. Nice catch.
Fuck everything. Where'd that bow go? Did I pick it up?
I don't know. I don't know. Meg is the one about the giant shark? Oh, no, I don't know that one. Sorry. I don't know that one.
I don't think it's gonna happen for me tonight, Jack.
You beat the first trial,
I know.
so that's something.
I know.
That's something. So, you know. You got a little bit.
Maybe this will just be my final try here.
Oh, okay, sure. Sure.
How long we been going?
It's 9, so, you know, like 3+ ish hours. I think we
What
started.
time
I
did we
think we
start?
started before 6.
Yeah.
Today, so we're at 3.5 hours.
Okay. By the time I die and all said and done. Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll be close. Then PC Next Door, or the NPC Next Door, which makes way more sense, says, "Been watching RLM for 8 years, but first time tipper. The best way to parry a Guardian's laser is to parry at the exact moment the laser is finishing powering up.
What does that mean? What signifies? How do you know what is the power up moment?
I don't know, Rich.
Is that the big ploof of energy before it starts? Is that when the ploof hits the eye and it glows? Is that the ding? What is the power up?
I usually wait till the ploof gets its biggest. Then I press. But usually I'm also really close to the Guardian.
I've had my most luck waiting for the ding.
Yeah. Just, you know, you're doing pretty okay tonight. So I say do it. A lot of people in chat are saying ding. Watch that ding. Gobbledygooks says, read an article saying full motion video gaming making a comeback. Are there really new full motion video games coming out? What'd you do?
I dropped a lot of good weapons over the edge.
Oh. Would you ever consider producing video content for visual novels? Teach rich Japanese.
I know jokes when I hear them.
What's that? I produce anything that people pay me for, but I doubt anyone would pay me for that, so... Quinsomniac says, frauds. I was in my screenwriting class today and had a joke in my draft about the Catwoman movie. I'm a hack. The professor said his old boss wrote that movie. I was embarrassed for all of us. Fart. No, he got paid.
For which?
The Catwoman movie. You can't be too embarrassed getting paid to write a Hollywood movie, because, you know, you wrote a Hollywood movie. And that is, in itself, something. Nice. Nice. Oh, he's a good shot. That was a good shot, man. Shut up, Jack. No, I will not shut up. It's kind of my job to talk about stuff. And I think there's... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't believe you pulled that out. That was great. And I think there's a lot of people here who, you know, maybe have aspirations for making movies and writing movies, and fuck, man. The person who wrote the Catwoman wrote one more movie than you did. Like, boom. Make your dreams happen. If you can write a better movie, then do it. Yeah, go get that treasure chest. See what's in it. Use your magnet. No, this does not apply to M. Night Shyamalan or Neil Breen. Yes, it does. Neil Breen has made more movies than you.
This is true.
Do something about it. Do something about it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. That's right. Oh. Can you... Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, now wait. Oh, there you go. Just the one corner. That's how you do it. Oh, nice spear. All right. Just do it. That's right. You can do it. That's why, you know, like Len, our good friend Len, Mr. Kabasinski, he doesn't make good movies, but you know what he does? He makes a lot of them. Mm-hmm. That man works. He is working for his dang movies. You know why? Because he wanted to make movies. And so he did. Nicely done, Rich.
You have to see, you're far enough away, you have to have a little bit of delay after the ding.
That's right. That's right. You did a great job there. We did it, says the cast and crew of Roller Gator. They did! They did, though! You joke, but they did it. I don't know, you know.
Making any movie.
Making any movie is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
There's a saying. There's a saying which is, even if you came in last place, you're still faster than the guy on the couch. Suck on that, internet. Oh, Rich, they're saying, don't forget the ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, how do we get this?
You got to bomb up, right? Len Flakasinski says, just doing something isn't an accomplishment. Doing something well is. I disagree. I respectfully disagree, Len. Sometimes all that matters is just doing something.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
When it comes to this kind of thing, you're only going to get better by doing.
Yeah.
You're not going to get better not making a movie.
Boom. Boom.
Len's last movie, a lot better than some of the previous ones he's made.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gotten experience. He's gotten better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. He has gotten better. And you know, doing something poorly is, doing anything is still an accomplishment when compared to doing nothing. I really think that's true. What about Tommy Wiseau? He's made more movies than you. He made a very famous movie. Oh, don't forget to cook, Rich.
I know.
Don't forget it. Whew. What? You miss 100% of the movies you don't make, said Wayne Garfunkel, Hockey Man. That's right. That's right. I believe in doing things poorly. Doing poorly all the time. All right, what are you going to cook, man? What you going to cook?
General health, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. When's this open world bullshit going to go out of style? I think it already is kind of out of style. There's plenty of non-open world games out there. Your Dooms, your Wolfensteins, your God of Wars, a bunch of other games that already came out don't have open worlds. Jack, I don't like this attitude is my point, but whatever. And I am a positive person. Len Flaksinski. I'm a positive person that has made a slight success out of myself by doing shit that I was unqualified to do.
What?
I did shit that I was unqualified to do. I started making little videos. I had no idea what I was doing. I just was having some fun. And I made some shitty-ass videos. And then I kept doing it, and I made better. And that's all I'm saying. Is sometimes the very act of doing is better than doing nothing. We're not rewarding people for being mediocre. We're rewarding people for trying in general. And then, if they make something mediocre, you call it mediocre.
Mediocre.
Mediocre. No one's going to say Len's movies are good. Because, they ain't. Jack, stop being so positive. It bums out the pessimists. Nope.
was a joke.
I know it was. I know it was. And I don't care. I'm on a high. Let's rock and roll. Jack, how did you feel when a video of yours gained over 1,000 views? That first time, that was a big deal. That was a big deal back in the day. There was, you know, when YouTube started to become a... Oh, those are bats. When YouTube became a thing, it was like, hey, we have this video. Should we put it on YouTube? Oh, I don't know. Like, we weren't sure if we were going to put our video on YouTube when YouTube was a new thing.
Wow.
Well, right, because it was still, like, no one knew what it was at the time. Like, I guess we'll put it up on YouTube. We'll see if anything happens. And then, yeah, you get, like, that first couple hundred views, and you're like, oh, ooh, like 100 people saw my video. Ooh, how fun. How fun. Then you get spoiled. Oh, man, you get spoiled. You get a couple successes under you, and you're like, what's that? Oh, this video only got a couple 100,000 views? Fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm sorry, Jack.
That's all right. These are the highs and lows, Rich. The highs and lows.
I'm not seeing any treasure chest here. Not getting any rumblings.
Nope.
So we're done.
Great. Do it. Great. Do it. Do it.
These levels super easy, or is Rich just that good? Oh, you might have missed it. I've had a bad string of luck lately.
Mm-hmm.
I ran through the first set of levels pretty easily.
Yeah, I think that level specifically, once you know what you're looking out for, is pretty easy. Rich has played these a couple times already, so he kind of knows what
he's... I played this one once.
Sure. But you knew what you were looking for with, like, the fire bats and the...
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I think they get easier once you know what you're looking for. It's okay, Len Flaxinski. I don't take special exception to your negativity. I understand where you're coming from. Believe in yourself. What books am I listening to? I just started We Are Legion, We Are Bob.
How are you feeling about that one?
I just started. I'm barely like a chapter in. So
okay.
I haven't gotten very far, but I know you've recommended that and it sounded like a fun listen. I can't do what you do where I like listen to stuff while I play games.
Yeah.
And so like I haven't gotten and I've had some work that I'm finishing up, so now I'm done with some edits and I'm almost done with God of War, so I'll have a lot more time to finish up We Are Legion, We Are Bob, which I'm looking forward to. And then next on my list is oh, I'm gonna forget it again. The Michelle McNamara, Into the Long Dark. A Long Way Into the Dark.
Wait.
Oh my God, Rich. Oh God, terrifying. Terrifying. Is God of War difficult? No. I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Thank you, Moki. The true crime novel I'll Be Gone in the Dark is next on my list. No, I'm not finding God of War difficult. I'm finding it difficult to stay awake during the momentous amount of cutscenes.
They're not cutscenes, Jack.
Or
It's gameplay.
The talkie talks. During the talkie talks. A lot of the talkie talks have me nodding off.
So much story.
So much talking, man. So much like talking. How'd I like Oryx and Crake? I didn't finish it, so obviously I didn't like it very much. I really wanted to finish it, but I didn't. So I didn't. It's like a movie. It is like a movie. How are the walking and talking bits compared to Firewatch? This is a really important question, Rich. And I'm sure Firewatch is going to come up. Firewatch, you can finish in like 2 hours. I'm at like hour 25 of God of War. So imagine the 2 hours, but spread out tenfold. It's so much longer. Good night, Mortotem. Juggle Faces says, seeing Rich have to take a moment in the other room to collect himself made me think. Jack, I've never seen you angry. Like at all. So fill me in. What are your worst gamer rage moments? I don't know if I have any gamer rage moments. I'm pretty chill, so if I have anything that really makes me upset, I just turn it off and do something else. Like my gamer rage moments are not playing the thing that makes me upset. Oh my god, you just stepped into a fire. Yeah, but if you guys have watched Best of the Worst, you've seen me yell at stuff. I yell. Nice. Cobalt did break my heart. That didn't make me
Shit.
I'm usually a pretty calm and patient dude. Oh yeah, Rich, like take a moment and eat some food, man. You need some horts. You need some horts, man.
Well, there is no horse here, so...
Right, I just internalize all that anger. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Molecular Lionel. Valiant Bloodshot says, would you guys ever play the original God of War on stream? I played the hell out of the first 2 games back in the day. The third one was where it started to fail for me.
I was never a fan. And...
like, for me, I wouldn't mind playing the first one on stream. I played... when the first one came out, I played it and beat it and enjoyed it well enough. I'd put that up there with kind of Dynasty Warriors as fun, mindless, beat 'em up schlocky games. So nice. Oh. I never minded the original God of War. You know, a little quick time eventy, but all right. That was the thing I liked about those games is I genuinely do like mowing down hordes of enemy. There was something satisfying.
Rich probably couldn't get past the Hydra. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, all those exciting QuickTime events. Yeah, I did, but the game just sucked compared to Ninja Gaiden, and so I stopped playing it. I played Ninja Gaiden instead.
Nice job there, Rich.
Thank you.
I haven't played Hyrule Warriors. When it comes to the Switch, I am planning on picking it up, though. I didn't play it when it came out for the Wii U just because I didn't think I would be into it or, you know, have the time to play it. But now that I have a different Switch gaming setup, I might have the time. Colonel Rich Mustard, yes. Rich has the code for Battletech. In his very email box at this very moment. Ooh, so many options. Make his little foot on fire. That's great. Ooh. But Rich has the code. He will download the Battletech. Okay, you got plenty of arrows. Plenty of arrows.
Cut a tree! Fuck!
He'll take that tree, don't worry. Battletech requires a lot of attention to detail. I believe in Rich then. Nicely done, Rich. Nicely done.
Thank you.
It's another Hinox. Was that the final level?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh.
That was a nice battle.
That was a nice battle. These dark levels are intense.
They're nothing compared to those stupid fucking wind levels. You want that item? Well, fuck you. It's blown over the cliff.
Sofac111 says, have you guys tried out Sea of Thieves at all?
No. Sell me on it. It's pretend I don't give a shit about pirates in general.
Okay.
Sell me on it.
I don't think I can if you don't give a shit about pirates.
I like the Pirate History podcast, but
I think a lot of its selling point is people like pirates. Open world, online, do whatever you want.
I hate online. I don't want my gaming experiences tied to other people. Other people are usually jerks.
Oh, well then. You get to you sail a boat.
Would you want to do it for a stream at any point? That'd be the only time I do it. If me and Jack did it for a stream.
Sure. Oh, like I bring in my computer
You bring in your
again?
Yeah. That would probably be the only time I would do it. It's not something I have enough interested in. I don't have enough interest to do it on my own.
Sure, sure. And the answer is maybe. The answer is maybe. We would have to deal with the Windows Store. So that causes its own problems.
Was it only on Xbox?
Yes. It's an Xbox One Windows exclusive.
Ugh, Windows Store.
Yeah. Yeah, yep. No, I don't pretend I don't watch Game of Thrones. I watch Game of Thrones reluctantly because I enjoy spending time with my wife, and she likes watching Game of Thrones, and so I'm there to, you know, spend time with my wife and watch a thing that she enjoys watching. And I'm not like a bitch. Like I won't complain about it like while we're watching it. You know, we'll let her enjoy it. I'll complain about it to you guys, but I'm not gonna like, oh, why are we watching Game of Thrones? Like, yeah, if she wants to watch it, that's fine. I don't bitch about it when we're watching it. I just bitch about it here because it's something fun to bitch about. And I know she doesn't. My wife doesn't watch the stream, so you know, so that's fine.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Like. You know, she watches movies that I want to watch, and I know she doesn't necessarily care about, and so I watch stuff, you know. That's how it works. It's compromise. We got one TV.
Rich, take the fish. You just did.
You got them fish, yo. Cooked up a little fish meal.
All right. So I like Dark World. What do we got here? Ooh, my.
Oh, my. Hello. Fuck was that?
Is that so bad?
Well, as long as you can keep moving. Nice idea. Nice, Rich. Well played, sir. Well played. I don't bitch about things, Jack. I bitch about a lot of things, but you know, I try to be courteous. Ow. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Quick tip for anyone who doesn't know, if you throw your weapon, it does double damage. So if you know it's about to break, it's a good excuse to throw your weapon so it does double damage.
This is true.
Rich can't put on a shirt because he doesn't have a shirt.
Yes. But did I get one? I got one in the chest.
Never mind. Rich got a shirt.
Thank you, chat.
And instead wanted to be shirtless.
Oh no, we're doing the invisible chest shit again?
Well, I think there's a chest on a pedestal.
Ah, okay.
There you go. Never mind. Sorry, chat. I wasn't paying attention. Rich wasn't paying attention. He got the shirt. Jack, explanation on force. Watch Game of Thrones' textbook. Addict behavior. I was never forced to watch Game of Thrones. I chose to watch Game of Thrones so I could spend time with my wife. No, I never felt compelled to watch it.
He is so full of shit. I can smell it. So full of shit. So full of shit. Unbelievably. Irredeemably full of shit.
Where'd I get all that shit? From my body, mostly. From the food
You
I
fucker.
Just give you a little zap. You're hitting him with a torch.
I know.
Oh, why?
Because he's probably not going to do much damage to me, and I want to get rid of some of the crap weapons rather than go through all of the good ones.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Oh, is our green screen flipping out again? I don't know why it does that. The third Slay the Spire character should be in the beta branch really soon, possibly tomorrow. That's exciting. Can't wait to see who it is.
Ah, where'd my boomerang go? Where'd my boomerang go? Oh, there it is.
Rich lost his booms. Boom sarangs. I want Slay the Spire for tablets so badly, yes. Slay the Spire would make a wonderful iPad game. I agree. I hope the developers go that route once the game is complete. More so for them. There's good money in tablet gaming, mobile gaming. I know the FTL people have talked much about the success of FTL on the iPad.
All right, so how does one get up here?
How does one get up there? Huh. How strange.
How annoying.
Oh, there we go. There it is. You found the thing. You did it!
All right. I wonder what the head boss is going to be like.
This is it? This is Boss?
Nah, I don't think we're quite there yet. Lionel?
Oh, it's got to be a Lionel.
Well, this is Guardian World. It's probably either a Guardian or one of those major tests of strength style Guardians, you know?
Oh, sure. Oh.
Get out of there! Get out of there, Link!
They go down in one arrow? Take out all the shooty ones, you're right. Nice. Nice! Well done. Well done, sir.
All right, not so bad once you get past Windworld.
Spider-Man looks like Arkham Light. I think it's looking good.
It looks like Arkham Light.
It does look, and I'm okay with that. I think that'll work very well for Spider-Man. Obviously, everyone has QuickTime event cutscene concerns.
Ugly costume concern.
I know.
It's superficial. All right.
That is
I admit.
superficial.
I admit it's superficial.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be distracting to me for the entire fucking game.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Get that ugly fucking white spider off of your chest, Spider-Man. It looks like crap.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, your stasis can freeze them when they're all spinny like that if you don't want to waste your pillars. Nicely done, nicely done.
Thought he was doing the other attack where he charged up.
Oh, nope, spinny first.
Yeah.
That's all right, that's all right. You got food. Eat your fish. Do it, do it, eat your fish.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Nicely done. Oh, his spinny friend. His spinny friend was there. Oh, man. 2 modest test of strength guardians at once. That's pretty intense. Pretty intense.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I can't carry any more weapons? Wow, what do I have that's garbage?
Oh, I'm sure you have something that's garbage. You have... Yeah, get rid of that wooden spike. Yeah, get rid of that. That's garbage.
I might want like a... Well, I got a spear, I guess. Wait, how many weapons are lying around?
Remember the weird Spider-Man with the cut-off jean jacket? I think you're talking about Scarlet Spider.
Ben Reilly.
That was, and it was like a sweater, right?
There's a hoodie with the arms cut off.
It was like a blue sweater with the arms cut off.
Blue hoodie with a spider on it and the arms cut off.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? It was weird, yes. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. That was weird and ugly. That was very weird and ugly. Oh.
2 of them.
Just one?
I'll deal.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That seems a little too easy. Absolutely have some food. Wasn't there a Spider-Man where he Cronenberged into an actual spider? Yeah, you're thinking of Man Spider.
Like a storyline.
Yeah, that wasn't like a...
That wasn't a running thing.
He just grew some extra arms.
This is gonna take forever. This guy's got some health. Here we go.
Get her! What about the one with the paper bag on his head? That was actually just for like one panel of a Fantastic Four crossover event. And he had a Fantastic Four outfit, and he put a bag over his head.
That was the issue when Spider-Man first found out that the symbiote was a living thing.
Oh.
When Spider-Man first got the Venom costume,
Yeah.
he thought it was just a weird piece of alien technology. Mm-hmm. Then I forget the details. Weird stuff happened, so he went to see his good friend Mr. Fantastic, and he's like, this is a thing. This is a living thing.
Right.
And so then they took the costume off of him, put it in some kind of containment thing, and he had nothing to go home in.
And the Fantastic
And so
Four...
he wore an old Fantastic Four uniform and
they
a
don't
bag.
They don't wear masks.
They don't wear masks, so he had to put a paper bag over his head. And then Johnny Storm, I don't know if you remember this part, Johnny Storm put a kick me sign on the back of the uniform.
I want to say they made a Baghead Spider-Man action figure once, and it's
Yeah, probably.
and I want one. Jeebus. Nope. No horses here, Rich. You might need to stasis them.
That's fine.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah!
Nice dodge.
Oh, it's only halfway down.
Right, and you don't know if there's anything after this, and so it's like, what sort of weapons are you going to need? Like, you have plenty of arrows, and don't forget, like, bombs and shit. Because there could be anything after this. Another one of these.
Oh, shit.
Charge up, charge up. Yeah, it's alright. Yep. Do the old circle. Do the old circle.
I know.
You got it. You got it. Alright. You know what's up. You got this. You got this.
Jeez. Louise.
Oof. Oof. That is so nuts. When now there's more after this. Possibly. There's got to be more.
Probably.
There's got to be more. Is Spider-Man Web of Shadows good?
That's great. It's my favorite Spider-Man game. It's also a secret zombie game.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
No, that was fine.
You did it. What is Rich trying to accomplish? This is the Trial of the Sword. You start each... You start... This first trial... you start each trial with nothing. No food items, no weapons, no clothes, and try to make it to the end. And he just did the second run. of the trial, and with every defeat of the trial, your master sword becomes slightly more powerful. Listen, I don't want you to, but do you think you could fall off? Okay, good. I was thinking for like it might kick you back just a little bit further. I was just wondering if you actually could fall off, and I love it that you can. I love it that you could fall off. It would have been terrible if that like killed Rich and he had to go all the way back to the beginning.
I know.
But
fine.
But I think he did it anyway because that would have been a really funny way to end the stream. So
yeah, I think it's a bit late to start the last one because there's no way I'm going to get that done.
No. Web of Shadows used to be on PC. I got really excited because after you mentioned Web of Shadows, like a couple days after you mentioned it, Steam, if you follow Steam on Twitter, they'll like announce game sales.
Yeah.
And they announced a Web of Shadows sales. And I was like, oh my God, go there. But it was like they mistweeted something and it's no longer on Steam, which is really upsetting.
Web of Shadows, I could swear, started off development as a Marvel Zombies game.
Oh, yeah?
I could swear it did. At some point, it got axed, the idea of doing a Marvel Zombies game, and they said, the people infected by Venom symbiotes.
Perfect.
The people infected by Venom symbiotes. They're not zombies. But it's got the slow burn start.
Yeah.
Like, it starts off, you're investigating some kind of kingpin hijinks.
Oh, okay.
And then crazy people start showing up in the street, and then it gets out of control by the end of the game.
Like a zombie game. Interesting. And
the other reason I think it possibly started off as a Marvel Zombie game, because there's a optional evil route for Spider-Man in a Spider-Man game. There's an optional you go bad route.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta get my hands on this game. One of these days, I'll find a way to play it.
You have some fights against some superheroes.
Really?
If you go that way, yeah.
Oh, I gotta find this game. Chuck Fox says, remember that Comixian curates cartoons on Saturdays. This Saturday is Ninja Scroll, Akira, and the sci-fi Degrassi film, Redline. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching Rambo and G.I. Joe with us last Saturday, Rich.
Yeah.
They're watching cartoons on the Movie Dicks?
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
You know there was a Rambo cartoon?
There was a Rambo cartoon?
I never saw it when I was a kid. I wanted to. I could never find it on TV. There was a Rambo cartoon. They sold Rambo toys, and the toys tied into the Rambo cartoon.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. What a disgrace. Dr. Lube It Up says, just took delivery of a new graphics card.
Yay!
A mate of mine built my PC years ago, but I'm going to have a crack at installing it myself. Wish me luck. Good luck, Dr. Doobie Up. Doobity Doob.
Dr. Doobie Doo.
Ooby Dooby, Ooby Dooby Dooby. Chuck Fox says, Jack, important question. Have your kids ever dabbed on you? Would you be okay with this, or would you be very yeet? I don't know what wheat means, but yes, my children know what dabbing is. And all the kids at their school are super into this dabbing situation. This is the new trend among the children.
There's always going to be something stupid.
Well, and you know, it's a whole thing with them, and they love it. They think it's hilarious. I don't understand at all.
I want to go. Can I go back in time a bit in our conversation? I heaped a ton of praise on Web of Shadows.
You did.
I will forewarn you.
Okay.
There's one fly in the ointment with Web of Shadows.
Okay.
It might be one of Peter Parker's worst voices. It's a terrible Peter Parker.
Who does the voice?
I don't know. But he sounds that's super exaggerated.
Sure.
Peaches is super bad voice. If you can get past that, damn fine Spider-Man game.
I mean, that's pretty important thing.
I know.
It's a pretty important thing. I will tell you this, even though I didn't mind Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man in the movies, I did find his voice work in the Spider-Man games to be a little much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the only Spider-Man voice is Chris Dan Barnes, but
I just want people to be prepared because somebody's going to find that game based on my talking about it.
Uh-huh.
And they should know. They should know. Because it's really obvious when you hear it. Oh, that's
not Peter
Parker.
Parker.
All right. It's a fun game, though.
Okay.
It's not talking all the time. All right.
See, what you need is a PC version and then a moddable voice track.
Yeah.
Find a good voice actor, give him a bit of money. Yeah. That's great. Jack, dabbing has been dead for 2 years. Children don't care about what's popular.
Young children.
Young children. My children are very young. They don't care about what's hip or cool or in or out. They think dabbing is the bee's knees. SoFac111 says, did you guys like the Agent Venom storyline at all? Not sure if it's still going on, but just felt ungodly weird to me. That's where they had a team of Venom soldiers that were working for S.H.I.E.L.D. I think Eddie Brock was like a soldier. He was like a Captain America Venom. This is a real thing.
Haven't been into a comic book store in over a decade at this point. I can't help you.
Yeah, it was weird. I think I read one issue and decided it wasn't for me. So that's it. That's the last last tip. Yeah. That's the last tip. So now it is the time in the stream.
That is the time where we read the names of the people who give the subscriptions to the streams.
That's true. Much like Rookie-licious.
Benny Harvey, R.I.P. Big Man.
Lowenar.
Rexycopter Zero says, missed out on the last couple streams because I was playing Dad of War and didn't want it spoiled. Keep up the good work, young Richard. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll do a thing for the episode where we, talk about it spoiler free for a little bit, and some people care about story and stuff, I respect that. Some people do. So it's like, hey, here's spoiler free. From here on out, we go full spoiler. We'll do that for the official review. K-Yerner.
Hometown markup for 45 motherfucking months in a row.
Purple Space Bazooka for 39 motherfucking months in a row. Who says, OMG, 39 months. I'm a little over 3 years old I'm at that perfect age to be screaming behind you on a long flight. So I have that going for me, which is nice. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks for all you do.
You're welcome. The Real Net Boy for 24 fucking months in a row says, sub for 17,520 hours. I need a nap.
Apply science.
Custos Deli Reed 90. Is that right?
That's as best as I can read it. Hahan Zero, who says, thanks guys for all the entertainment, which is much appreciated while I'm writing my thesis. Jack, what is your strategy to keep yourself motivated and not to procrastinate? That's the question, man. The answer is sometimes I don't know what motivates me. Sometimes money motivates me.
Right.
And sometimes you have to remember I'm an incredible idiot. And I find myself to be incredibly hilarious. So I think a lot of times what motivates me is my own ego. I'll get there. I'll get there.
God.
Well, no, I want you to think about this.
Oh my God.
And so, sometimes I will have a really dumb idea to make something, and I will think it's so funny that I will say, the world needs this.
How's
What
how's that Christian Bale's Batman coming along?
And I just don't think the world needs that.
Butterfly science.
I'm just being honest. I think that's part of it, but I don't know what motivates most people is the real thing. It's just I have an urge inside me that makes me do things. And I turn that into a regular schedule. Where are we? Doobie Sandwich for 12 months in a row. Who says 12 months? Damn. If Twitch Prime hadn't screwed me the first time, I would have gotten 20 fucking months in a row. Oh well. Sorry. I'll settle for a few months more to get to the fucking thanks for you streams, R and J.
You're welcome. Veggie64 for 24 fucking months in a row.
The Pale Hunter, who says, hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
That's a quote I can get behind. Midnight Hero for 30 fucking months in a row.
Kovade.
Resting Witch Face.
Child of Furniture.
Gibbous Moon for 32 fucking months in a row.
White Sasquatch has. Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, that's... I don't know if that was on purpose. But like,
the...
White Sasquatch has an underscore in between white and Sasquatch. And then another underscore after Sasquatch.
Which makes it look like the has is...
It makes it look like White Sasquatch has is the name when it's White Sasquatch.
It says White Sasquatch has resubscribed.
Exactly. I get it now.
Yeah.
Everything.
Mr. Plinkett, who says, hey guys, not sure if you have any road trip experience, but I'm planning on driving alone, 900 plus miles from Denver to Minneapolis, and I was wondering if this would be safe to do within a day. Probably not. I'll also be doing some heavy driving the day before as well.
I think people overestimate how fucking big those states between Denver and Minneapolis are. That's probably too much for one day's drive.
Probably.
Because you're crossing at one of the Dakotas. You're crossing all of Minnesota to get to Minneapolis.
You'll want to die.
Yeah, that's...
You'll want to die, and you don't want to fall asleep on the road is the other thing. On
the western end of one of the Dakotas are some bigger towns where you can stay at cheap motels.
Mm-hmm.
That's... I'd say make it a 2-dayer, just because you don't want to be driving. The other thing about the Dakotas is they're very flat and very boring. So it starts to get around 8 or 9 o'clock at night. You're used to going to bed. There's nothing to look at. You're getting kind of sleepy. That's when you die in a car accident. So, yeah.
I've nearly gone insane on 5-hour drives.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love road trips, and I could drive 4 hours straight, but you have to know your own limits and drive safe, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Where are we at here?
Where are we?
Did I get Resting Witch Face? I think I said that, but
that's a new one. Well, sometimes they double up.
Yeah.
See Jesus for 16 months in a row.
Xenotrope for 45 motherfucking months in a row. Says, I hope there's a Peter Parker cameo in the Venom movie where Donald Glover shows up for 5 seconds.
Why would it be Donald Glover?
I know he wanted to play Peter Parker.
He wanted to play...
Are they saying that this is going to be yet another universe Peter Parker? And that it's Donald Glover?
Donald Glover wanted to play Miles Morales.
Okay.
But ended up playing Miles' uncle in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Did he want to play Miles Morales, or did he want to play a black version of Peter Parker? I don't know. Is there much difference? I don't read...
Right.
I haven't read much of the Miles Morales. I don't know if their characters are basically the same.
They're very similar. They're very similar characters. Donald Glover is the Prowler. He's Miles Morales' uncle in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah,
you know,
I know that.
Right, and so...
But then that's not a Peter Parker cameo.
Right. Unless...
It's fine. Let's move on.
Great.
Dr. Cyrus, who says, say hi to my dogs, Tesla, Dolly, and Lilu.
Hi.
Hello, dear dogs who can't understand what I'm saying and might be mildly confused to hear their names coming out of the box on your desk.
True Blue review. Donald Glover was in Homecoming as that one gangbanger. He's credited as being the Prowler. He talks about climbing gloves. He talks about his nephew. So it's generally assumed that he is the Prowler in Spider-Man Homecoming universe, who is the uncle of Miles Morales. Heads up. That's the dork stuff. Where Brody 20
Push Level, who says, yo. How does well, I guess they're doing a Miles movie. I was going to how does the Miles rights work with the Sony Disney deal?
They're doing the animated.
But they're doing the animated one.
Well, but that's into the Spider-Verse, so Peter Parker's also there, and there's I think there's going to be multiple Spider-Men.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a clusterfuck of Spider-Man.
It's going to be an absolute clusterfuck
with that weird jittery animation style. I don't get it.
So cool.
All right, hey, if you're hyped for it, that's fine.
We only have that one trailer, but man, it looks neat. But I think that's a smart decision for Sony. Because they can't compete with how good Homecoming is. And so they're like, let's just make our own thing off in a corner. We'll give it to Lord and Miller. They'll make something weird and interesting.
Well, here's the thing. Is Disney developing that, or is it just Sony?
That's just Sony.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then if Marvel wanted to put a live-action Miles Morales in a movie, could they do it?
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't know how the rights break down.
Oh.
Yeah, if Disney wanted to do it.
And I didn't put that together. Does Disney have the rights to Ultimate Spider-Man? Ooh. That's a really important question.
This deal's going to be a headache at some point.
It's going to be a big headache. That's a really good... You know what my guess is? My guess is they don't.
Okay.
Because if they did, they'd have done it already.
Like the deal's structured. Sony can pull out pretty much any time they want, right?
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna get 2 good Spider-Man movies out of it, and then they're just gonna say no.
You want it back now?
We want it back now.
We can do it.
They shouldn't. Disney shouldn't have made the deal. They should have just waited it out. And they just own it like they did with Fox. Sony's suffocating.
Yep.
They should have just, my opinion,
they
should have just waited it out.
They saw an opportunity to get a toy back, man.
We got a great movie out of it.
We sure did.
We did.
Miles Morales is now on Earth 616, so the technical...
The MCU doesn't care about that, though. The MCU would just introduce Miles as a native to the MCU.
Right. But Miles Morales is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And so they can't use him because he's Spider-Man.
But I don't know. I really don't know.
Here's what I actually want. I want to hear the lawyer argument for this. Don't you? Sony's versus Disney's lawyers actually hashing out who owns the rights to Miles Morales Spider-Man. Well, you see, it takes place on a different Earth. This is Earth 616, so it's obviously different. Well, he's still called Spider-Man. Well, his suit is different. Well, he's a different character. Well, he's... No,
because there'd be the confusion with the Spider-Man, too. Sony owns Spider-Man and not Spider-Man. Disney only has the rights to use Spider-Man.
And we're making Spider-Man.
So Sony's making a Spider-Man movie while Disney's making their Spider-Man movie.
And you see, that's why it's legal for us to make a third Spider-Man movie.
Where Spider-Man teams up with Spider-Man.
It's right here in black and white.
That's what I want to hear.
That's great. Where are we? We're at... No, I did Brody already.
Oh, then we're at...
We did Push Level.
Oh, yeah, we did.
How about Gruel Sandwich, who says, double digits, 10 months of mad, free, Amazon ducats for you good sirs.
Then then there's the awkward moment where, just to clear up the confusion, one of the lawyers has to say, the black one. That really awkward moment.
An old white judge is standing in front of a bunch of old white lawyers. And the judge goes, I'm sorry, but what Spider-Man are we talking about here? And yeah, like the junior attorney is like, sir, the African, is that like Black Panther? No, the African, the black one. It's the black one. Is he in Wakanda as well? No, it's very different, sir. I liked that movie with the rhinoceros. That was a very good one. Oh, well, Jack Trigger Joyce puts it better, sir. The urban Spider-Man. The urban Spider-Man. That's how they would say it.
Don't they both operate in New York City?
The black one. I'm sorry, I also just really like the idea of a racist old white judge really liking Black Panther. Because everybody does, right? Like, is he from Wakanda too? I saw that movie.
That's not on video yet, right?
No.
I got to do my Infinity War catch up.
It might still be in the theaters.
I know. I'm probably just gonna watch Ragnarok and Doctor Strange.
I think a big part of the movie takes place in Wakanda.
What do I need to know other than Wakanda is a place, though?
Probably just that.
Yeah.
Ragnarok might be the most important movie to see.
'Cause I know a lot of shit changes in that.
A lot of shit changes in that. Doctor Strange isn't...
I might want just the introduction to the mystical shit.
Sure. Yeah, all right. That's fair. What else do you need to know? Yeah, Wakanda's a place that exists. Oh, well, what you should know is that they were a secret city. And then at the end of Black Panther, he says, hey, y'all...
We're a thing.
We got some shit.
Okay.
And so that's probably what you need to know for that.
So people know about Wakandan technology now.
Well, that was like the end line.
Yeah.
Was like, so Wakanda. And so we assume that people are about to find out about Wakanda.
Okay.
All right. There you go. 10 months Amazon ducats for you, sirs. I just finished a Trial of Swords. Hey, congratulations. One of the most aggravating experiences I've ever had with a Zelda game, but so far, worth it? I mean, to get that Master Sword that powerful.
It wouldn't have been that bad without the fucking Wind World. I hated that area.
Thanks for the stream, fellas. Well, thank you, Gruel Sandwich.
Okay, Schwab, I think? Chuave, Schwab, but
sure.
With a CH instead of an S, so it's not suave, it's Schwab.
Chuav.
Chwave.
Ooh, I like that. Chwave.
Says, have this free money.
Yes.
Thank you.
We appreciate your free Amazon money. Dookie Rampage, who says, apparently it's telling me to send you a message for the thing, even though I did the thing last week. Oh.
Okay. Theodore J. Hooker for 44 motherfucking months in a row. Says, woo, 44 months. What happens at 48?
Oh, you'll see.
You start over. It's incentive. So you have to keep going.
Work your way back up to motherfucking.
I wouldn't be that cruel.
Oh no, there'll be something. Chocolate Shake 25.
You're in charge of it. You're in charge. You coming up with it.
Yeah.
And implementing it.
Okay.
It's all you, Jack. It's all you.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, or not big at all.
Saint Jeff.
Jonathan 89 for 31 fucking months in a row, who says, thanks for the stream, guys. What are the odds Captain America pretends to be sick and steals a car in Infinity War?
Probably pretty low.
Ultimate callback.
Not enough people know about it.
Nobody knows about it.
Our viewers do.
I think we're a small section of the internet.
Yes, I know we are. But somebody...
You know what? I was just going through the Marvel Cinematic Universe Captain America.
Yeah.
They already paid a slight homage to the other Captain America movie when he put his shield on the front of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
In Captain America Winter Soldier.
So obviously they're going to homage this one too. I don't know. I don't know that you can. That's concrete.
Technically, also in Winter Soldier, he does steal a car, though he doesn't pretend to be sick.
Okay.
So, he did steal a car.
Where are we at?
That's a great question. We were at Johnson.
Ido clown porn.
I do. I think is what it was supposed to be.
I do? Okay.
But don't say it all together.
No, you know what? I'm just not going to do that.
That's great.
As far as I'm concerned, their name is Ido.
Ido Clown Run.
Ido Clown P0RN.
There you go.
That's their name as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, Ido. Ido. What mat was taken?
Grinkle Schmeier.
Manslew.
Beer coaster for 19 months in a row. Says, always great to see more Zelda.
Even better to play more Zelda. Man, this game's fantastic. Juggle faces.
Peanut Pupper.
Turd Smugglins for 15 months in a row. Who says, thanks as always for all the laughs and entertainment. You fucks. LOL, Don, my Wilson.
Thank you. Obese Maurice.
Gamer Tag 185.
Space Gamo for 44 motherfucking months in a row.
Len Flaxinski for 20 fucking months in a row. Who says, Rich, did you ever think that that Infinity War comic series would ever be adapted into a movie?
Well, I never thought Infinity War would be adapted into a comic book movie, but they're not adapting Infinity War. They're adapting the Infinity Gauntlet into a comic book movie, but they're calling it Infinity War. And I never thought they would be adapting either, actually, but especially not War.
Right.
Which was just stupid pants.
Jimmy Jimerson.
Articus Rex for 19 months in a row. Says 19 months and I'm still here. How in the fuck?
That's a great question.
I have a question.
Okay.
How are like Barnes and Nobles and the comic book stores going to handle this? They're going to have people looking for Infinity War, and that's like the shitty sequel to Infinity Gauntlet. How are they going to clear up this confusion? Are they going to retitle printings of the Infinity Gauntlet as Infinity War?
My guess is
Yeah.
they will put both out. You know, like, so like, hey, you know, from the movies, right?
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah.
They'll put out both, trade paperbacks of both collections and just kind of make it obvious which one came out first and hope that people are like, oh, this one seems to come right before this. Maybe I should read Gauntlet first.
Okay.
Maybe. Or maybe they'll put like a based on the movie above Gauntlet and everyone will just be very confused.
Isn't it already Infinity War? Infinity War is the shitty sequel to Infinity Gauntlet. And Infinity Gauntlet is basically the movie that Marvel is making. Presumably.
We don't know.
Well, if it's dealing with Thanos as the villain, it's Infinity Gauntlet.
I feel like this is the exact same scenario they put themselves in with Civil War, which is a movie with the same title that has very little to do with the comic series that it was based off of.
The comic Infinity War is Thanos teaming up with everybody to stop the evil clone of Adam Warlock.
That just gave me a mannerism. That's a lot.
Yeah, and they all fight evil duplicates, doppelgangers of themselves, who are kind of monstrous versions of themselves.
That's great. That's great. But Infinity Gauntlet is Thanos coming to Earth to destroy Earth.
And then Infinity Crusade, which is the third one.
Oh, fuck you.
Is everybody teaming up to fight Adam Warlock's female clone, who is really religious and turns half of the heroes ultra-religious, and then the heroes fight each other. The ultra-religious heroes and the non-religious heroes.
Man, Rich, why'd you ever give up reading comic books?
The good one is Gauntlet.
Yeah. Oh man. Uh, uh, ooh, ooh, ooh. QB, nope, we're down there. Yeah. QB Eagles, who says Serenity now.
Vulgar Puppy says great content as always, my dudes. Fort my night. You're welcome.
JR Rees 45.
Domestic Yeti.
True Xenu for 13 months in a row. Says, you guys ever played Psychonauts? Opinions? It's free this month with Twitch Prime.
Actually, never have played Psychonauts. That one passed me by.
And while I thought it had a lot of positive aspects overall, I found it very frustrating.
Okay.
Because it was filled with many levels, and in every level you got a new psychic power, and so then every level was your learn how to use your psychic power level, but then you never got to the point where you could like master all of your powers and use them appropriately. Eventually, like you got all your powers, and then the game ended. So I found that very disappointing.
Okay.
I found it a little frustrating.
So it was like Ocarina of Time, where you learn power for that dungeon and then you almost never use it again.
Right. Right. Well, except for in Ocarina, then you could use those powers like outside the dungeon to like get treasures.
Oh, so you could
and
even
stuff.
use them in different levels, but they just weren't useful. It was just you couldn't use them at all.
You just didn't. There was no need to use them outside. Like maybe one or two small things here or there, but yeah, it was.
Okay.
I was not. Overall, I came out disappointed with Psychonauts, but it had like really cute story and fun characters, good art style, some neat stuff, but.
It's one of the weaknesses of the Zelda series. Some of them.
Is the very specific dungeon.
Yeah. And then the item has no use after that.
Yeah. Except for the boomerang. That boomerang was just the monster.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. No, you can go on.
No, that's fine.
Where did I forgot where we left off. Ho Chunks!
Sorry.
It's fine.
That tickled me. Bentham 99, who says, I grew up in Milwaukee and I never knew it as the Cream City. That's what I swear to you, it is a thing.
They said it on the boat tour.
They said it on the boat tour.
I'm sure they wouldn't make something up because there's just nothing interesting to say about the city on the boat tour.
Did you go past the poop recyclery?
No, I didn't go past the poop recyclery. They probably wanted to draw attention away from the poop recyclery.
We're very proud of our poop recyclery. It makes fertilizer. We make malorganite out of our own poop. We make plant fertilizer out of our own poop. It's actually pretty neat.
You wonder why Chicago doesn't give a shit?
We're so cool, man. We make malorganite, which is fertilizer out of our own poop.
Startled
at our
sloth!
Waste treatment plant. It's pretty neat. Pez Freak. Mill Organite, like Milwaukee, who says, hello, guys. Keep up the good work. Love from Sweden.
Mantequillas for 19 months in a row.
Milorganite, which is Milwaukee Organic Nitrate.
Who says? Jack's right. Shut the fuck up and try to make a movie. Then you can talk shit. Otherwise, you can go fuck my cock.
I mean, they might not want to fuck your cock, but
they might not want to.
But I again, just trying to pause it. Turkish Jade 8.
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry I stopped you from talking about the Milwaukee shit.
Milwaukee Organic Nitrate Compound. It's so. Do you remember? I think we've talked about this before. Actually,
tall guy.
We had a problem with our sewage treatment plant, and everyone
Riot crew
in Milwaukee got horrible diarrhea. Everyone in the city.
You should have held off for a few more names before not stopping. Then I could have hit it then, but I got 3 more names, Jack, and I'm not skipping them because everyone has a fucking fit when I do that.
I know, but people are like, why does Jack know about this? Why is this such a big deal? Because there was a
Riot
national
crew for 46
emergency in
motherfucking
Milwaukee,
months in a row.
the cryptosporidium thing
Says,
where everyone
prereq
got
live forever,
horrible diarrhea.
or at least until Rich is eligible for Social Security.
And so we had to completely
Black and Dynamite!
reorganize our sewage treatment plant
Duke Fizzle Beef
to deal with all of our wastewater
Fuller
because we're right next to the
House!
lake. So we take our lake,
and
we dump our
Harold
waste into the
Fairhair
lake,
for
and
19
then
months
take
in a
our
row
lake water and drink
says
it. And so we completely
this
redid
donation
our sewage
comes
treatment
from the
plant,
Sony
and we
City,
had all this shit to
Soy
deal with.
City, aka
And we
Decatur,
decided
Illinois.
to recycle it into our own farmlands.
Oh,
And
I hit
that's
the
where
wrong button
Malorganite
again.
comes from.